All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca audio, man. I'm gonna tell you one, man. This one's a street chronicle. Street chronicle. All right. This one here is about. I had a homie come up from out of town. I ain't gonna say where out of town because I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to diss him. You know what I mean? But I had a homie coming from out of town, official dude. I mean, he always, cock his pistol the right time, and he bust off when need to bust off. Now, he come up, official gangster. Let's get that straight, official gangster. He come up to New York from the South, and I got this chick that I'm talking to. She real cool, slim, you know what I mean? Nice complexion, nice little Holly Berry haircut, nice little cocoa brown complexion. And then she had this girl she called a cousin that was like a light caramel complexion. She was like a dark caramel. Her cousin was like a light caramel. You know what I mean? The cousin was a little shorter, nice little hips, small waist. You know what I mean? Her hips couldn't have been more than about maybe 30, about 38. She was about 38, but, the one I was talking to, she was real slim. She might have been a 32. You know what I mean? But, I like them slim, at that time when I was younger because I just wanted to punish them. When you coming off a bad breakup and you get with a female, you just want to punish them. But I'm talking about, with the anaconda. Let's get that right. You ain't trying to put your hands on them when you punish them. You're trying to, sexually punish them. So now, my man come up, I'm talking to my little cutie. I see the other little cutie, so I tell my little cutie, yo, I'm trying to holler at your little cutie. You know what I mean? So now this was about the cuties. So I'm telling my cutie I want to holler at the other little cutie. So when I tell her I want to holler at the other little cutie, she telling me, nah, she ain't going to talk to you. That's my girl. So I said, hold up. You know what I mean? Let me make my move then. You just don't get in the middle and cock block. Got that? I said, I ain't got a cock block. I ain't got a cock block. What I look like? I ain't got no shoulder pads. You ain't got no shoulder pads. Come on, man. Come on. All right. So check. She talking about she ain't got no shoulder pads. You know what I mean? So I see a little cutie. So I pull up a little cutie. The little cutie had a little earring in the nose. You know what I mean? Remember them females used to wear this little one earring in the nose. You know what I mean? And here it wasn't no longer than a minute. You know what I mean? The little red bone. You know what I mean? About longer than a minute. You know what I mean? It didn't even go down to her ears, but she was cute. You could tell the features. The body was banging. All you want to do is bend over, watch the hips spread, and hit it from the back. You know what I mean? So that's where your mind at. Now, for you young ladies, though, that's where a man's mind is at. Let's not play no games. You're trying to play games and sell yourself a dream that it is what it is when it ain't what it is. So don't get confused. Don't get upset. And don't talk about the dude is a messed up dude. He ain't no good nigga. You know what I mean? Because he don't want to deal with you after he hit the skins one time. Because that's all he wanted to do. So now I tell my little shorty I'm trying to hit a buddy. So when I tell her I'm trying to hit a buddy, he told me go ahead. So I push up on the buddy. Now I push up on the buddy and the buddy with it. You know what I mean? So now we go to the hotel. So I don't want her to feel like I'm just taking it there for the buddy because back then they wasn't really into threesomes like that. So I bring my man from out of town. You know what I mean? I figure, all right, yo, you want to hit this little caramel thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just going to try it out, see what it's like, see if it fit. You know what I mean? If it's worth working with. You know what I mean? So I bring him there. He knows it's my cutie. We go to the hotel. Now, we're in the hotel. So I tell my girl, yo, get out the way, because she kissing all on me, all on the bed, trying to get romantic. Yo, I ain't here for you. I'm here for your buddy. Let's get that straight. Round of applause. Round of applause. You know what I mean? And let's not forget the gunshots. All right, let's not forget the gunshots. So now this is what we had. I tell her, come on, get out the way. You in the way right now. You know what I mean? Let me try this new beef out. So, ladies, this is how us men is back then. When we in the street, let's just keep it 100. They might not tell you the real, but I'm going to tell you the real. So now I'm sitting there, and I tell her little buddy, come on over here, shorty. So shorty come over there, of course, boop, stick it down the throat. You know what I mean? See what she looking like. Come to find out she was real good and she getting in. I'm like, oh, man, pause. You know what I mean? Remember when I told you, you got to work your muscle out because she was sucking me off so good. You know what I mean? I might have been a sucker for love and thought I was in love if I would have let it keep going. So I had to tell her, put the brakes on them lips. You know what I mean? Close your throat. You know what I mean? Let's move this thing going. So now, there I go kissing my teeth, but I'm having fun. I'm in my zone, as you can see. Round of applause. Round of applause. You see, I'm in my zone right now. All right, I'm in my zone right now. This joint might be an hour because I'm feeling good. So now, her little shorty come up at it, put the brakes on her. So now I'm sitting back on the bed. So I sit all the way up and I get her to straddle me. You know what I mean? So she looking at me and she had, like I said, these nice little freshly squeezed Florida sun-kissed orange type breasts. You know what I mean? Yeah, remember that. All right. So now, I mean, you know what a Florida squeeze orange look like? One of them little ripe joints in the skin is thick. That's how our breasts look with these big, thick nipples. Now, so of course me, I'm an old freak, so I lock my lips on it. Boom. Let my tonsils tap the tip of the nipple for a minute, and I'm watching it shiver and shake under me. You know what I mean? And then, of course, I'm sitting there, I'm watching a girl out the corner of my eye, and I see a girl tapping her foot. She just tapping her foot. You know what I mean? So I already know she mad. So I said, I got to get my nut quick, get up out of here, because right now she might let me get it, but I don't know how long I'm going to get it. So I'm going to have to hurry up and do what I got to do. So, of course, I pick her up by her little hips. You know what I mean? Like a skateboard. You know what I mean? Picked up like a skateboard. And I lowered it down on me. So once I loaded me on me, you know what I mean? She started going, and she riding me. I'm like, oh man, shorty an animal. So she started getting in it. So now I swell it up and I just hold it there. That's the trick. I just held it there. She went, ooh. I said, what the? She said, bleh. I said, oh man, I got this one. Locked my arms under her, grabbed her by her shoulders, I'm pulling it down on me. You know what I mean? And out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Like a tail end, her girl come and run and tackle her up off me. You know what I mean? And they get to fighting on the floor butt naked. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting on the bed. You know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm sitting on the bed. Lady, I'm just letting you know that's how we feel about it. No disrespect. You know what I mean? So if you young boys feel offended or whatever, you know what I mean? This is how you got to be when you're on the street and you get in that bag, because the females, they after one thing, $1 in a doggy style, and the dudes is after one thing, snatch. Remember that, all right? So now we got that down packed. So they on the floor, they fighting, they going off, you know what I mean? So I breaks it up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm an old good guy. I breaks it up, and I tell my man from Carolina, I said, yo, come here, man, get with shorty. So I put him on a little shorty, you know what I mean? I really want to ask him later on, damn, was it good as I thought it was? I mean, because she kind of almost had me turned out. You know what I mean? That's what's on my mind, but I got to let somebody else sample it, let me know what it is. So you see, I'm just keeping it 100, ladies. That's all I consider, just sampling it. Just sample it. Let me know if they, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, she kind of had me a little, you know? So he over there, he doing his thing. So they standing up. So I got my little shorty over there. I put her on the elbow. She all got an attitude. So I grabbed my little Anita Baker ponytail. You know what I mean? Because the hair wasn't longer than, a minute, just like her girlfriend. So I grabs her by the hair. And while I'm, behind, I'm doing my thing, and I tell my man, I said, yo, try it from the back. Let me see who go the longest. You know what I mean? And me and my man back there, we going. And we like, bang, 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 bang. And we looking at it, and none of us want to conk out, but both of our knees are weak. You know what I mean? But none of us want to conk out. So now, we sitting there, and shorty feeling my man. You know what I mean? Because he hitting the right spots, he deep, you know what I mean? Touching corners that, probably ain't been touching. I'm over here, got mine screaming, ooh, la, you killing me. All that crap, All right, calm down. I know, I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100, man. I'm keeping 100. She was killing me. You know what I mean? It was the bomb. So now, after we done, we sit there, we wrap up, so we drive in the car. My little cutie, she mad as her mother. She ain't say nothing to nobody, but now my man over there got shorty, but I done tasted shorty real quick, and I really liked it, and I plan on going back for some more. But see, just so you know how much of a boss player I am, so you understand, I wasn't trying to go back and get with her girlfriend without her. You know what I mean? We had to reassess the situation, try and deal with whatever Lilliputious ass conversation or incidents came into play. Yes, Lilliputious. You know what I mean? Came into play. We gonna work it out. All right. So now, I go talk to her and I tell her, yo, your girl was all right. I mean, but, she ain't nowhere good as you. I got to tell her what she want to hear. You know what I mean? Because I already knew she mad because she seen a girl was doing her thing and figured a girl was doing it better than she normally do it, and figured my facial expression was an expression she never even seen before. You know what I mean? So her emotions kicked in. That's why I say, fellas, keep your emotions in check. If you can't keep your emotions in check, we all got emotions, but we got to know how to keep them in check and control them when they need to be. Females don't, period. All right, so y'all hit the comments and cuss me out. You know what I mean? My Instagram is on the screen, Unique Mecca Audio, because I'm telling you straight up, female, they deal with emotions. Stop it. You know what I mean? Females are governed by their feelings and their emotions. And real men like me, I'm governed by my instinct and desire to survive and acquire whatever I need to elevate to the next level to get the bag. Period. Game for you. Game for you. Game for you. Let's get the gunshots. Game for you. You know what I mean? Game and gunshots. Game and gunshots. Hit the emoji up. Cash App on the screen. You know what time it is. You like the video, you donate. You go to strip club, you like the hooker, you donate. You know what I mean? You go to the bartender over Hooters, you see the little big breasts and the small waist, and what do? You tip if you like it. So I'm giving you this game, so you need to do what you need to do. Cash App on the screen. I don't care if it's $5 or $1. Do something to show your appreciation. If you ain't got it and you dead broke, just hit an emoji. All right? I got something for everybody. So now, check. So I'm talking to Shorty and I'm telling her she wasn't good as you, boo, 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 boo. I mean, you know, she's like, but I seen the faces you was making. I said, I had to make Shorty feel like she was doing something special. You know what I mean? So I got to convince her now that I wasn't really enjoying it as much as she was clearly seeing I was enjoying. Because that little caramel, oh, man, that thing was proper. But anyway, just had a flashback, right? So I'm sitting there with Shorty, so I said, yo, let's go back and do it again, because, you know, I ain't trying to see her without you, you know what I mean? Because I know she ain't going to satisfy me anyway, you know what I mean? So I figure I might as well have you there, you know, I just tackle that for a minute, then, you know, when I burn out, then, you know, I jump up in you and, you know what I mean, I burn you out, you know what I mean? She said, okay. So we go back to the hotel, we try it again. So now we try it again. This time I get a chance to hit it from the back, doggy style, where now I'm gripped. So when the girlfriend tried that old linebacker move and tried to tackle me, you know what I mean? You already know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what I mean? Now, I turn around and I'm like, nah, you know, she done tackled us. We wrestling, but now we all on the ground and I still got a girl by her shoulders while she in a doggy style and we rolling on the floor and the girlfriend is pounding and screaming and carrying on. True story, man. True story. True story. True story. True story. You know what I mean? Because that's how we got down at the Mecca. That's how we get down at the Mecca. Now, so everything cool. So after we done, you know, we get dressed, we leave, and once again, my girl got an attitude sitting in the back of the car with her hand on her face. You know, looking stupid. You know, that's all I call it, looking stupid, because you knew what time it is. You already know that me and you just sexing. That's it. No relationship in sight. We're just sexing. Let's stop it. Because I already know you got another dude. And a matter of fact, the little shorty I was dealing with, I found out later on she was living with somebody. Then she get mad because I cut her off because she living with somebody. That was for my daughter so she understand. You know what I mean? Pay attention, you know? 'Cause I know my daughter's going to sneak and watch this. They act like, nah, Daddy, I don't watch that crap you do. You know what I mean? But I know they watch it. But anyway, so I'm just keeping it 100. I just want the ladies to know how the men really think, and I want the men that ain't really been in the street to know how you're supposed to think. You know what I mean? Because this is how the females you're going to meet is going to think. So if you're not thinking proper, you're not going to be able to keep up with them. They're going to two-step on dance all over your face. Okay, so now we chilling. So we go back to the joint, and I see my man, and about a week later, you know, I went out of town. I think I went down to D.C., then hit Virginia, then hit, you know, Charlotte, and, you know, and I went to Atlanta and party down here at Magic City and Club 112 and all that. You remember that back in the day. Now, I get back to New York. When I get back to New York and I go up to the Mecca, my girl is still there, my little shorty, you know. Her girlfriend is still there, but now I see her girlfriend sitting next to my man from down south. They huggy, feely, touchy, cuddly, romantic crap. And I looked at him, I said, nigga, what is you doing? Let me holler at you in the back. So I take him in the back. We up in the Mecca in the studio. I take him in the back. I said, yo, my nigga, don't you know that's Mecca pussy? That's Mecca pussy, nigga. You don't fall in love with. They supposed to hit it and keep it moving. You sitting there looking like you in love and you trying to marry this chick. How you gonna marry a chick that's screwing anything in the Mecca when we say screw them? Stop it. Stop it. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what it is. So now, you know, he did one of them old lame ass moves that I told you my man did. I don't know if they was really auditioning for a rap song, but you already know. I gotta give you gunshots for this. I gotta give you gunshots for this. You know, my man looked at me, and guess what he said? Put it in the comment what he said. What you think my man said when he looked in the comment? Huh? Come on, man. He looked in the comments. You know what I mean? Well, you put in the comments, he looked at me. He said, but I love a dog. I said, you love her? Yeah, another love a dog nigga. You know what I mean? How a nigga gonna sit here and tell a nigga like me, I love a dog? You know what I mean? That shit sound like a rap song to me. So I'm looking at him like, dog, what do you mean you love her? I'm like, y'all, me and her been talking, and I know you and her did something, but we trying to do something, so I'll appreciate it if you don't talk to her no more. I had to let him know, yo, my nigga, this is Mecca pussy, nigga. You can't stop this movement. What is wrong with you? You know what I mean? And you're like, y'all, me and her trying to, and it's the crap he telling me. You know what I mean? So I said, all right, this is what we gonna do. You know what I mean? Because you sound real stupid right now. I done brought you up here. I ain't trying to have you go back to your baby mama down south that you done fell in love with a chick in New York named Sunshine, and because you throw the coochie up and it turned the sunshine on you. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You know what I mean? We're not going to do that. So right there, he became a liability because now I can't trust him, because now if somebody else from the Mecca go ahead and talk to her, which she's going to feed back and give him some, then he might try and do something to the homies. So on the strength of that, we got to say, nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? We ain't doing that. So I told him straight up, yo, look, you can take Shorty with you if you want to go. You know what I mean? But it's time for you to get up out of here, because I can't trust you around the crew, because you sitting here trying to claim something that is already belong to the crew. And when you find out the harsh reality, we ain't trying to have you go postal and try and kill everybody up in here, and we got to kill your dumb ass. You know what I mean? So I think, you don't wore out your welcome with your good, I love a dog ass. And you know what I mean? So I sends my man that back, down south. So he takes her with him. Yeah, she went with him. So they go down there, they doing their thing, boom, 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 And if you want to know what happened after that, man, shoot a nigga Cash App, hit the like, hit the subscribe, tell me you want part 2, and we going to keep going from there. But right now, I'm out. I done gave y'all more than enough, and this is how we do it at the Mecca. All right? All day.
Well, what the hell you doing here down south?
Why is you talking?